Okay. I'm here. Was my mic on that whole time? Whoops. We're here. Okay. Captions. Fixing. No? Okay, good. Phew. Adjusted. Okay. Text. Okay. Select font. This one. Okay. Special. Today only. $40 donation equals pick a part for the FrankenStuffy. Whoa. That looks good there. Fantastic. Okay. So, if you're wondering about the FrankenStuffy, if you've never been here before, basically, when I have amigurumi parts that I don't end up using for any reason, sometimes I'm comparing two pieces. And so I didn't frog the first one because I needed to see what it looked like. I needed to see both of them in order to make a decision. So this is my bag of parts. There's a whole body. We have some round cotton ball things. We have an ear. Okay, we've got part of a lamb, a pineapple, I don't know. This was a big piece I had to complete in order to pass my pattern tester application. This is like part of a body part. Corn, I don't know. We got eyeballs. We got, oh, that's just a random piece of, I mean, that's fine. That can be in there. I don't care. Ears, we have, it's just random stuff. So for $40 today, you can pick a part. And I have to use it. So it doesn't matter if I am like almost done and I'm like super satisfied with it. Oh well. There's a couple of rules that I have implemented on this project myself. Because this is my thing. One of them, I'm only allowed to add safety eyes and back stitching. Nothing else. I cannot make an additional part because I need it to be even. I cannot make anything else. I am allowed to add safety eyes. And I can add, like I said, if I want to embroider a little mouth, minimum stitching. Like, I don't want to do anything crazy. For instance, here's one that we made. And it turned out really freaking cute. It's a duck balloon with a little hat. What was it before? Oh, yes, stuffing is allowed too. Stuffing is allowed. Before, this one was another body option for Mrs. G when we were making her dragons. Once upon a time, I was designing all of the Animal Crossing villagers. And I stopped doing that because it was a lot. Maybe I'll revisit it. I was feeling a lot of pressure. I couldn't make patterns to sell because it's copyrighted by Nintendo. It was just a lot. But these were possible duck bills that I didn't end up liking. for the duck villagers. And if you look, they're all different sizes. So his little feet are different sizes. And the hat was the snowman. I made my brother the snowman. And I didn't like the size of the one hat, so I went up a size, but I kept the original in case I didn't like the other one. So, yeah, this is an example of what could come of this. Hi, Scruffy. Now, while I wait to see if anyone donates anything, I went to Joann's today with a specific goal, and that was to get fabric so that I would be able to sew in the quilting race for the next 2 years without worrying, because I had so much fun doing that quilt race for St. Jude last year, and I didn't want to have to worry about getting fabric. So that was the plan, was to go, because fabric is all like 60% off. And then while we were there, we found a bunch of Christmas fabric. And James goes, "We should get some of this." And I was like, "Oh?" And he goes, "Yeah, do you remember that video that you sent me of the lady who made reusable bags and wrapping paper out of fabric?" And I was like, "I sure do." He goes, "We should make some." We. So we picked out some fabric with that in mind to basically you line it, and then you can either use it to make like drawstring style bags, or this lady also had like a way of like tying it so that it would be really pretty, but it's reusable, so it's not necessarily like having to get shopping bag or gift bags or wrapping paper. It's just another thing. And I was like, that's a cool idea. Why not? Do you all want to see the fabric I got? I figure that way everyone can come in. We can get ready to start our FrankenStuffy. And if anyone wants to donate to make the FrankenStuffy cursed. So I got enough fabric to make 2 more of the race quilts. The like what we did for St. Jude in December last year. Remember I did that sewing race where like I was racing against other people. We did like the Skype or the Discord call, and we were all like trying to finish our blanket first. I got enough fabric to make 2 of those. So 1 for this year and 1 for next year, and then I'll figure out where I'll get my quilt race stuff from. Like, that gives me time. And again, the sale is good. And then some other stuff. So I shall show you. Here's my bag. The lady was really nice. All right. So I'll show you first the fabric that we got to make the reusable gift bags out of. So we got Christmas trucks. I got this really cute, like, I don't know, it just makes me think old-fashioned. I don't know, I just loved it. I thought it was really cute. And the idea is that like each bag would have like a specific person. So like this one would be for my parents. I think James liked the plaid. I don't remember. This would be for like the Ryan's gifts. This would be for my gifts because it's teal. Santa's Workshop, North Pole, like, oh, little gingies. This would be for my parents. How cute are they? The gnomes. Oh, there was a little scrap piece of that I got too. I love them too. And then this one I think is the one that James wanted. All right, now this fabric is for the quilt race. So let me put this back. So I got, aren't they pretty? Aren't they nice? All right, so we have two here. Here's part one. So it's just teal with little like leaves. I don't know if the camera can focus enough. There we go. Just little leaves, right? That's my like solid color to go with this pretty purple flowers. All to go with the star fabric. Kitty cats. And it's so cute. So that would be one quilt. And it's 3 different cats, 3 different color cats. They had some other really cute cat fabric. Like they had one, like a cat tree one. But like these went together nicely. So that's one. And then the other is a Christmas themed one. And we have little peppermints. Polka dots. And gnomes riding peppermint bicycles. So this is the second one. And then I got a backing fabric for this too, which is just snowflakes on Christmas music. But I thought that they all tied together nicely because like the brown gingerbread, they all have the red and green, they all have the circles and the peppermints and it just, yeah. The fact, yeah, it worked. It was one of those things that like at first I'm like, I don't know that this works. And then I had a different fabric in between these 3 and I removed that 4th fabric and I was like, oh wait, this does work. So there's my fabric haul for today. And I got some thread and so one of the things I was trying to figure out, right, because these blankets end up being big enough that like you could use them. But I didn't want to have to buy more lining material because it's expensive, even with the sale. And there wasn't a whole lot of it left. But you know what they did have that was on sale? 2 yards pre-cut of plain white fleece. And I'm like, that will be perfect to be the liner in between, like the top and the back. And then I also found one that was like a Sherpa, where it's like that really fuzzy material. So the other one is going to get a Sherpa lined back instead of like a instead of having it be sandwiched, it's just going to be like the quilt top and the Sherpa back, and it'll be so fuzzy. So, yeah. It works. So yeah, that was my haul. I feel like to start, do I start with like a body part, or do I just like, well, I don't think I can start with this. It's a little small. Okay, let's try one more. Oh my. Okay. I guess I could just close this. And this could be like body at, like it could be a whole, I don't need to like put a head on it. Like this could be like the body and the head. Kit Kat, look at your ball. Thank you so much for the $50 donation. And that's a wheel spin. It's so big. The pink thing is making me think of kidney beans. Okay, do you want to spin the wheel? Or do you want to pick a part and... Like, do you want... What would you like to do? Either way is okay. Chaos wheel, you got it. All right. Hi, Tigress. All right. Okay. 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 I have a really important question, y'all. Do you find me appealing? That's the wrong one. You do find me appealing? Yes. Okay. I like... Set a timer for 20 minutes. It's warm. Oh no. Oh no. Can I undo that? No. I did. Okay. I undid it. Hold on. James is coming. Hi.
Hi.
Hey, James.
Hey, Megan.
Do you find me appealing?
I do.
Did they give you a discount?
Everything's already discounted.
Well, because it was open. Did nice lady help you?
Yes.
Did you see her name?
I did not.
Am I showing this to chat?
Sure.
Oh. Okay. Chat, I did a thing.
Do you tell your mods I'm not a bully anymore?
It was on clearance, y'all. That machine goes for over $300 and it was on clearance for $170. Hi, Petrichor. And they wouldn't hold it because I was going to go back. I couldn't decide quick enough when I was at the store. And, hi, Mia. They wouldn't hold it for me, and so James was like, I'll go back and get it. Because he loves me. Hang on.
Banana.
Banana. Oh. So yeah. Okay, back to this screen. I need a striped shirt. The best time to wear a striped sweater is all the time. I know that's not what you were saying, but that's just what got into my head. Okay. By the way, we are $100 now away from our first goal, which would be crowd control sim stream, which means that you all would get to pay money to St Jude to cause chaos in my game. Things like fires or adding an extra... Artie's like, what is on your head? Adding more family members to my household, things like that. Bananas in pajamas. And also, check out... Oh, that's behind the thing. Hold on. Artie. Look at that. I should leave that there instead, since the other one isn't going to update until we update our thing. Hi. And if you even donate just $1, Nomium, to St. Jude, you can become a little ball on the screen. So. Hi. Why are you biting me? That's not very nice. Alright. Do you want to wear a hat? She's lying down. I'm going to let her be. See, I'm like, it'd be fun to turn this into corn. But I don't feel like I have enough. Let's see. I got 1 little green thing. I mean, it could just be like a very cursed. She is staring at the top of my banana hat. And the other thing was that the nice lady, who I've, like, become friendly with at Joann's, she hadn't been there, like, the last couple of times I've gone. And she was there today. And I did a really brave, scary thing, which was, I was like, I have in my purse, business cards. And I was like, here, if you want to keep in touch or chat or anything like that, I was like, I'm on, like, social media and stuff. And I gave it to her, and she was like, are you on Instagram? I'm on Instagram. I'm like, I am. So, yeah, I was really nervous about it, but she was, like, really touched, and I was like, okay. My heart rate was so high, and I was sweating so much, and I was like, why so nervous? Look, it's a Pokeball. Okay, wait. It could be a nose. I also found what do you keep looking at, huh? She just stopped looking, of course. But I don't know what Artie keeps looking at. Way to stop looking at me. That would have been a funny video. Okay. I think if we can give this some kind of facial definition and add some eyeballs. Oh, that's too dark. Yellow, maybe? She's like, look at all this yarn. Googly eyes would be so fun. Ooh, okay, hold on. Where are my pins? I'm allowed to pin things in place, too. Gives Doofenshmirtz. Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated. Okay, and then googly eyes. Wait, we also have... Oh, I giggled so hard. I love those eyes. Oh, did they really? That's cool. Oh. What time is that? Yeah. Yo, today's Tuesday. We have garbage to do. And a ball game. Evidently. And St Jude. I love him. That is great. let's put... I've never used these eyes before. Kind of reminds me of Angry Birds. Okay, I think those are on as they're going to be. Okay. So I'm going to keep going with this. And like anyone can donate and make me have to do something. She's very cozy. I see Muppet / Sesame Street. I've had this body in this bag for so long. That sounds really cursed to someone coming in. I like the cat too. Artie just being like, yep, I'm here, I'm a part of this. This banana hat is so freaking warm. But I'm almost done. Oh, thank goodness. Oh. That's so warm. Oh my goodness gracious. Gross. So gross. But thank you for the $50 donation that made me have to wear that. For the kids. You know, we're $19 away from having a nice number. For the lifetime raised. Just saying. This desk looks so chaotic right now. Oh, okay. See you later. So what's everyone else up to today? Disney Dreamlight Valley Cheshire Cat event. Oh, processing and zoning out apparently. Fair. Pattern draft due this week. Oh, putting the final touches on it. Or make a sample. That's cool. I'm the only one in my room at the office today, so it's quiet. I don't have to wear my headphones. Heck yes. And I don't have to talk to anyone. That sounds fabulous, honestly. 10 out of 10. Scissors. I have this little hat. Is that what it is? That the top? What else do I have? I mean, we could also always go for like, does it just have like antenna? You think that's cute, the hat? I wish I had 2 of these. I don't think that I do, though. And see, that's where I would make a second one if I could, but I can't. Those are the rules. Not that anyone is actually, you know, checking my rule. They're my own rules. They're self-imposed rules. Yeah, no, I was thinking, like, the hat... Because, like, those is, like, little flat, like, little ears would be so cute. Like, you have the little... And then, like, little... But I don't... Wait, the purples match. Do we, like... Like it's a fancy hat. She's ready for the derby. Ooh, a side feather. Like, do we like it better on the side or on the top? Side, top. Leaning, oh, like this. Do we like that? Like a fancy feather in her cap, or maybe this is an antenna coming out of her hat. Which... I also have... I like the top, it feels sillier. That's kind of where I am with it too. It just feels silly. It could be a tail, yeah, the blue one. Absolutely. Y'all are being so nice, not making me add things. FrankenStuffy always needs a level of silly. Absolutely. A little bit of whimsy, you know? Something that would make you stop and go, what is that? In a mixture of awe and disgust. gosh. Did you girls just surprise each other? That was the cutest. Artie was going to leave my office and Pippin was going to come in. Hi. Come here. And they like bumped into each other at the door and they were both like, nah. Hi, honey. It was, I think so. I think it was. Hi. What are you doing? You pretty girl. I know, I'm so sorry. I have so much stuff here. Are you gonna run away before I can get this camera on? Okay, bye. Okay, bye. No, I'm pretty sure that that was an Imkin part. I don't remember which one though. Oh my gosh, it's been an hour. Alrighty, evidently it's stretch break time. So we're gonna take a quick stretch and then we'll come back to, I don't know, lady. We're gonna have to think of a name for her. She's definitely a lady though. Alright, I don't know how it's been an hour. Lady Penelope. That was the first name I thought of too, except that Penny, our moat monster. Oh, the cats are zooming. Meow. Alright, let's play some Wars on stream, get a snack, a drink, use the bathroom, take your meds, move your laundry, do what you gotta do. But Penny, our moat monster, her full name is Penelope. We'll have to think. We'll have to think. I'll be right back. It's also a really great time to donate to St. Jude while I'm gone and make me have to do cursed things as soon as I come back. I really like doing cursed things. I don't want to wear the banana hat again. Okay, bye! Okie dokie. Thank y'all for hanging out through ads. Hello, Wish. I saw you sneak in. I think I had already said hi to everyone else, but if I missed you, hi. Also, Raccoon, I hope that you have a wonderful night.
I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh, ugh.
Wish, thank you for the 38-month resub. Holy moly. What color paper star would you like? Seems like yesterday. Orange, you got it. Not sure of their pronouns, but they're cute, thanks. We're having fun. Using a big part, too, out of this bag of parts. So yeah, I was saying we're $19 away from having the funny number on our lifetime raised twice. We're $100 away from our first goal. That's what I was just saying, Kit Kat. I was like, if someone donates $19, it would be $3,469.69. It could be nice. And I would count that as a $20 donation, so you would get your name on a star in the jar. Because I know that it's for the meme of it, you know? Alright, here's Wish's star. Into the jar. Thank you so much. For being nice. Kit Kat, thank you for the $19. It takes a second to refresh. Also, I just realized that I'm probably not logged into Tiltify, so I can't read your messages, so let me log back in. I mean, I had to. I still have to enter in this stupid code. Oh, look, it's nice here. Wait. Wait. We have a nice number here and 2 nice numbers here. Heck yeah. And Kit Kat is our first red star in our jar. 3 times as nice. Now, don't let the niceness stop y'all from donating, because we can just keep hitting, you know, in another $100, we would still be nice. But we would have $100 more raised for St. Jude, so, you know. Don't let the niceness of this stop you. Because every little bit gets us closer to $6,900.69 or $6,969.69. You know, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And one of us will fix it. Hi, Hammy. It's so sparkly. Wish, thank you for the $10 donation. Your name is added to our amigurumi giveaway. Couldn't think of the word. Heck yeah. Here is our very first St. Jude star. Loud. Into the jar. Nice with an extra bit, yes. I really thought that the balls were supposed to be multicolor, but honestly, I'm okay with them being red. Also wish you did not ruin the niceness. You have added $10 more to it. Trust me, Like I said, it was nice to see it hit that. Do you know what I mean? But I think it's nicer to have another $10 donated to St. Jude. You know? I think that's even better. And it's not like we can't hit that nice number again, you know? It wasn't like it was a one-time deal. Nah, you're fine. Any donation is appreciated. Every little bit helps. Wait, there's a party? It is really cute. I agree. I like it a lot. They always end up being so much cuter than I think they will. Let's give her hat some stuffing. I can't do math. How much are we from our goal right now? $80. 81? No way I did that right. Dang. $71. Okay. No. Hey, you know what? I was close. We were close. We're good. All right, so we're $71 away from our first goal of the crowd-controlled sim stream. That's awesome. Math is hard. We're $21 from raising another $100 today, so that would be $200 in 2 days. Not too shabby, y'all. I can't do reverse math, and everyone was like, do you mean subtraction? Oh, I didn't even throw a Pokeball. Whoops. All right. Some days I can't do math, let alone reverse math. Your 6 maths for 6 hours today? Oh my. It's also giving me Club Penguin vibes. Like, we don't have feet yet, but it's giving...
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah. YCC, welcome in. How are you? How was your stream today? Hi, Faywin, welcome in. Hello, Raiders. We are fundraising for St Jude today and the rest of the month. Hello, Half to Happy. And today we are building a FrankenStuffy. This is actually an incentive that we had from last December's St Jude fundraiser. So a FrankenStuffy, for those who have never seen how this works, is a plush that I end up making from all the leftover parts. So all of these are things that I made and then changed, remade in a different way. Maybe the size was wrong. Maybe I didn't like how the texture looked. Maybe there's a bunch of different possibilities. But a lot of the times I don't frog it right away because I wanted to see how it was going to look. And then, because I now made 2, instead of frogging it, I'm like, well, I'll just put it in a big bag, and it's my bag of body parts. Craft body parts. Anyway, so far today we have combined 4 pieces to make this beauty. So my one thing is I'm allowed to add safety eyes, and I'm allowed to add simple back stitching. And that's it. I can't make another part. Like this, I was saying would have been great as an ear on this cutie, but I only had one. So instead we gave her a fancy hat plume thing. Mildly obsessing over Coral Island, did some spinning and knitting. That's so fun. Well, thank you for bringing everyone over. We do have all of these fun incentives going on all week. Or all month, sorry. We're doing this for the month. And today, for $40, you can make me have to use one of the pieces in this pile. Like, you would get to pick a piece that I would have to figure out how to use. So, yeah. We have, here's some of our long-term goals, by the way, if you're wondering. We have crowd control, sim stream, we have embroidery stream, new emotes, co-crafting streams, some cooking streams. I really hope that we raise at least 1,500. I mean, I'm hoping that we raise at least 2,000, honestly, for this time around. But at 1,500, I'm going to be crocheting a one of those beaded animals. So like we had done this on our 90 stream. But I'm going to make a crochet version. I don't necessarily know what animal. So, yeah. We have a video game played up game with James and a mod Megan gaming stream. Stardew, Among Us, something like that. Whatever people are comfortable with. So, again, we'll be fundraising all month. Stop back in, hang out. If you can lurk, please do. It's super helpful. It gets more people here, it gets more eyes on the fundraiser, and it gets, you know, possibly more people here to donate. So lurking is free and super appreciated. Let me make your raid star to add to our jar. Hi, Allison. I saw your message, by the way, and I will do that. I purposefully did not read your message. I read it on my phone. And I saw it, and so I was like, okay, I'm not going to read it until I can actually answer. But I did see your message. Cool project idea? Yeah, it's fun. I've made some really fun little things. Also, hi, Emily. Good morning. Oh, this is our FrankenStuffy. This is made up of random body parts from our random part bag. This was, from last year's St Jude fundraiser. We had a, that as an incentive. Hi. Artie is very upset that there's a bag of stuffing in the way and that she can't climb up. By the way, YCC, if you have to raid and run, please make sure that you do. Make sure you take care of yourself. Thank you again for bringing your community over. And thank you all for coming in on that raid. We appreciate you. There it is. Hi. Oh, she almost fell. Cutie. Okay. Gonna lurk and grab a snack? No worries. Artemis. Hi. Please don't bite my hands. Hi, Tessa. How are you? It's good to see you. Why are you being extra? Huh? She's being the most extra today. She threw up all over, and I had to clean that up. Right? And now you're coming over here biting me? That's rude. This is Artemis. She's an agent of chaos. Come here. Come say hi. Come say hi to Atessa. She's nice. We like her. Yeah. No, you're saying hello. No, you're saying... That wasn't nice. Where are you going? Bye. She's like, I said hi, and now I'm saying goodbye. Yeah. I don't know if you were watching... Or no, that was during a practice round. Dang, that wasn't live. because that would have been the greatest thing ever if it happened live. But it was during a practice round of Shellamod Goblins, or Shellamods playing Among Us. Artie killed Sillykins in cold blood. Like, Silly and I had a pact that we wouldn't, like, we were gonna help. I'd never played before. And my first game, first time playing, I got an imposter. And I'm like, of course. So I go running up to Silly, and I was like, we were gonna help each other. And I was like, hey, you wanna know something? And one thing that I do know is that you always keep your mouse near the kill button, because you never know when you're gonna have to. And Artie comes over. Artie was headbutting my hand when Atessa came in, so I figured what better way to talk about it. And she just headbutts my hand, and instantly Silly's out. And I'm like... And the worst part is that she did it in front of someone else. Like, someone else was coming in the room as I sliced Silly in half. And it was it Tony who saw? I don't even remember who it was, but they were like, is there anything you want to say, Megan? And I'm like, I don't even have, it was, no. And literally all I said was, honest to God, it was the cat. It's the most chaotic thing that ever happened. Mario likes to get in your business when you're crafting too. Yeah, Artie really loves yarn, which is cat betrayal, truly, which is fabulous. That as the tail, I think so. I wish that I had another one, because it would be handy, but I don't. Let me find, I'll show you this picture. I literally, one of my fundraisers for St Jude, one of our large incentives last year, here are some of our big incentives for this year, was that I was going to make Artemis a cat couch, because she truly loves yarn. Like, she will just sleep on all the yarn things that I have. So one of them was that I would make her a cat couch. And we met that goal. Silly, thank you for the $20 donation. Oh my gosh, we're so close. We have $199 raised. Thank you so much. I shall put your name in the star jar for you. But she uses it, like, regularly. Oh, ma'am, I'm showing a picture. Stop. Oh my goodness. What? You love it? Yeah. You love it. Yeah, so my plan was to make different pillows for each month. I made for February. I haven't made for March or April or May. So we need to get on that. But I wanted to make like little pillows that we could swap out every month. My mom also made her a little blanket. Hi. Hi. You are so helpful. Look, this is her helping me assemble my brother's blanket. Like, she's just the biggest. Are you the biggest ham? It's all about Artie. Here we go. My mom made her the little blanket that goes on the back of her couch. All right, you decided to lie down right there. Cool. Let's make Sillykins a paper star. A pretty red sparkly star. You like this? Do you want to bless it? You're just going to bite my hand. That's fine too. How do you avoid your finished crochet projects having cat hair all over them? I don't. So, you know, with some things you can wash them. A lot of yarn will, you don't. A lot of yarn machine washes and dries just fine. Put it on the delicate cycle, put it in like air dry only kind of thing, and that will get a lot of hair off of it. If, for instance, you buy one of the amigurumis I make, I try to keep them, I mean, this is stuff for me. Oh my word. Sean, thank you so much for the 1001. Oh no, we have 20901 raised. Thank you so much. We lost the nice. But I do also pick all the hair out before I mail it with tweezers. Lint rollers are another thing. Make sure that it's not a super sticky lint roller. Like, if it is really sticky, you can kind of like tap it on your hands a little bit to like get some of the stick off, because sometimes if you lint roll it, it can kind of fuzz up the yarn. The other option is just shave your cat. Your animal, not your... I don't... You know what? Wow. Can I get... Wow. Aren't you beautiful? She's the biggest ham. All right, let's add... I have to fold Silly Star, but let's add Sharn to our raffle. For $10, you get entered into a raffle to win a... What? I didn't say anything. You can shave your cat, but I'm not telling you to shave... Never mind. See, this is what she loves, yarn. She was a street cat too. Like, she was a stray that we took in. Hi. Oh. And she settled right in. She was like, "Oh, I was meant for this life. Thanking you." Right? Yeah, you were always meant to be a soft indoor craft kitty. A crafting kitty. It's a personal choice, yeah. I have like a blanket on my desk too. Like, that's another thing you could always do, is make Mario like his own. I mean, there's of course no guarantee that a cat is ever going to stay on the things that you make them, but maybe if Mario had his own little spot with yarn and things that he likes, maybe he would lie there. I clearly haven't gotten that to work because the cat couch is right there, unused. But it's a option. Oh God. Silly, thank you so much for the $20 donation. Here you go, into our star jar. Boop. Thank you, thank you. Yay! More St. Jude stars. We make suggestions for cats. They don't always listen. Correct. It's upside down time. It's not in the way of what you're doing. Uh-huh. The cat couch is only for use when mom isn't at her computer chair talking to herself. Yeah. If cats aren't using the things you make, there's a location thing as well. Yeah. You can try moving stuff around. This is, I think, one of her best features, is that she smiles like all the time. Little teeths. Teeths. She had an injury when she was outside that leaves her lower lip kind of like pulling down. It doesn't hurt her. It doesn't bother her. We've had her checked out by the vet, and the vet's like, it's fine. Like, it's not doing anything. It's not doing any harm. But it means that when she's relaxed, her mouth just kind of goes like, and she smiles. Right? So we get hammy photos. I like the little The little paw on my, like, ribs there. Alright. So we're gonna make this a tail. I'm still working around you, ma'am. Someone has to fix the nice. The nice went away. Sharn challenged you, chat. Ooh, also, Atessa, I love the square that you're making right now. The cross-stitched square. Fabulous. Absolutely love it. Oh, you have a blister. Why do you have a blister on your toe? Ma'am, let me see your foot, please. Excuse me. What did you do? That one's okay. So Artie is the littlest cat that I've ever known. I was zooming. I was zooming so fast. Look, I'm gonna send it to you, James. And she's 8 pounds. Like she's little. But when she was outside, she had a really bad foot injury. She almost lost a toe bean. We almost had to lose a toe bean. The injury was so bad. Yeah. But it turns out that 3 months of wearing baby socks or a cone, we got like a soft cone for her. And we literally had surgery scheduled for like, to have her toe and the infection, like everything amputated. And that week her foot started to get better. And so when we dropped her off for surgery, we asked the doctor, we were like, look, before you put her under, can you please take a look at her foot? We don't think it actually needs that anymore. And so they called us back like a couple of hours later and they're like, you can come pick her up. Like she never even had like anesthesia. Like they shaved her arm to like give her, you know, everything. They didn't have to do it. They were like, no, it's looking great. Like keep doing what we're doing. And in like a week it should be fine. Yeah, it was only 8 pounds. She has a kitten head. Yeah, Artie's so small. Maybe it's just, well, no, because Maple, I guess, Maple and Pippin are bigger cats. What's the average, these are my first cats. I know nothing. What's the average cat size, weight? How big do cats, what's normal? What's average, I should say. No clay litter, yeah. Getting her on the pellets was so important. And just keeping it clean, putting like antibiotic stuff on it, giving her medicine, getting her good food. 10 to 12 pounds. Mario's 11. He's a tad chunky. 11 to 12, okay. So then Maple and Pippin are both big. Because Maple's 13 pounds. And Pippin is 14. And then you're just this whittle thing. You're just this tiny ma'am. This tiny miss. Yeah, James, we're going to have to keep an eye on that. Make sure she's not doing anything to it. Like, it doesn't look like she's doing anything. Yeah, this is a great picture. So that's Artemis, and that's Pippin. Pippin's our biggest cat. So it gives you a good idea. I mean, I know Artie's also curled up, but like, you can see the paw size difference. Artie looks like a kitten in that, right? Pippin did come in here earlier and then she left. And I was like, no, come back. She was upset because there was like the big stuffing bag. Pippin is long. She's a long girl. Like the other, this is such a great picture. James was petting her. She blends in with our carpet. But you can just see how long she is. Like her legs aren't that long. Her legs aren't incredibly long, but she is huge. Yeah, that's not getting worse. Oops, I'm sorry. Photos of them drinking from the dog bowl. Somewhere. I know that that's also on their TikTok. Yeah, like this is a dog bed. Oops. That's a picture of a pretty plant in our yard. Yeah, you can see in like the pictures, sometimes, just like all of us, when we sit, we look chunkier than when we stand because things compress. So when she's like stretched out or like standing, she doesn't look chunky. When she's sitting down, guess what? Just like all of us. Hey, we're not actually on slow mode, are we? It says slow mode, but I think that might just be my chat being dumb. That's a great picture. Thank you. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Doesn't say it here? Okay. In that case, it is... Wait, this is... It's just my screen being dumb. This is such a great still image of her. Lip. No, stop. I am logged in. Don't give me this crap. Blip. Floof looks big till you pick her up and she weighs nothing. We were shocked when we brought her to the vet. We thought for sure that she was going to be so much heavier than she was. God bless you. And it's the floof. Is that it? What do you mean my password's incorrect? Turns it on and off just in case. Thank you. Okay, you know what? That's really rude. If I'm being honest. I'm gonna have to fix that later. I'm not doing it now. Oops. I was just trying to find that. It'll probably be easier to find on TikTok. Ma'am, you're lying on all the things that I need. I know that we're gonna give this one a tail. I guess we'll do that now. Let's do the tail now, huh? We have to make her a checkup appointment at the vet. Just update shots and things like that. But she also gets blood work done because she has like slightly higher liver levels, I think. And so they just keep an eye on it. But there's also part of me that's wondering if she is hyperthyroid. Because she always has been a very thirsty cat. Like, she drinks way more than any of the others. And even though she eats, like, the same amount... And obviously metabolism is different in every animal, just like in every person. She eats the same amount of food as Maple, and she weighs not nearly the same amount as him. And so there's just a part of me that wonders. Here we go. Here's the community water bowl. So this is a really good... like Emily said, way of showing how different in size they all are. All of the cats love drinking out of Patch's water bowl. I don't know why. I'm thirsty too. Yeah. Hydrate, everyone. So there's Artie. On her tiptoes. I mean, listen, if you're thirsty that way too, you can, you know, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I just can't help you in that way. I can't help you like that. Not here. It's not their water, it's other water. And so here's Maple. And he can stand with his feet flat and he can reach the bowl fine. Like, Artie has to put her feet up on the thing. Did you just say not here? I'm dead. Listen, I'm live, and that's against TOS. There are websites for that. Twitch is not one of them. And then there should be Pippin as well. I did hit a milestone follower count while I was in bed. It's true. And then there's Pippin. And she's just, I mean, she's sliding. But she can almost sit and drink out of the water bowls. So, like, the fact that she can almost sit. Question. Answer. Also, we raised $200. I'm sorry. That scared you. I'm sorry. What the heck, Mom? I'm still weeping. We're so close to 250 too. And our first goal, doing some crowd control sim shenanigans, because y'all love setting. Get to pick a bead and get a gem. Oh! I put your name on a paper star, but we could do that. We could do that for sure. Oh, also silly. We haven't even started. We haven't even started the fidget yet, so you would get to pick what we make too, if you would like. Or if you just want to pick the color, you could do that too. That's I don't want that power. That's fine too. That's okay. What color bead would you like though? We were saying that before. I was like, oh yeah, you know, whoever donates $15 first would get to pick the fidget toy that we make and the color. And Allison was like, wait, but that's a lot of responsibility. What if no one wants it? And I was like, no, you don't have to. That's okay too. Make it gray to match whatever color beads are picked. We could. I think that's a good idea. No one has donated $15. We've had people donate like 50 or 20 or like other amounts. But we haven't had anyone do the $15 like incentive, if you will. No, just no one's donated $15. We've had too many windows open. First and foremost, we have had, can I see? Okay. We've had 10, 20, 10, 19, 50, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 30, and more 10s. So no one has donated $15 yet. We had a lot of people enter our raffle, which is awesome. For $10, you'll get entered into winning a custom crochet buddy. All right. We have, here's what we have so far. Okay. I sure will. Boop. Oops.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Lumi! Oh yeah, it's just the what you do. Like the amount. Hello Raiders! How are you? Lumi, how was your stream? What were you doing today? Yes, chef. Very good. Okay, wait, what if... These are all like the most random of color items. But does she also need yellow wings? Artie, you are so in the way, my love. Does she need yellow wings? Yes, they are sunflower petals. I will need, of course, to get some more yellow yarn. Or maybe I can frog back a row. That's not enough yarn to attach. Heck yes. You're playing a couple of demos? Nice. What demos did you try out? Thank you for bringing everyone over. We are fundraising for St. Jude for the rest of the month. So we're building a Franken amigurumi today from my bag of parts. And this is art. Look at how lifelike. Isn't this the most lifelike thing you've ever seen? Can you believe it was made with spare crochet bits? Look, it's breathing. Isn't that amazing? Here's what we've been working on. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Franken... I don't know. Yeah, that's what we're working on. We are about to go into ads, of course. And we will probably be wrapping up a little early today because evidently the minor league ball game that we got tickets to is still going on tonight, even though it appears like it is going to be rainy. So, yeah, we might call it a little early. Locomotion, Inca, oh god, I can't say that. And Galaxy Burger, oh fun! I hope you had a good time. thank you all for sticking through ads, those of you who get them. I really do appreciate it. It's the perfect time to get a snack, a drink, use the bathroom, take your meds, move your laundry, or donate to St. Jude. That's not the button that I meant. There we go. So yeah, if you would like to donate, there is where you can do so. And here are some of our silly incentives. We are like $41 away from our first goal being met, which would mean crowd control sim chaos. So if you would like to watch people donate money to St. Jude to set my Sim's house on fire, we're $41 away. Okay, I'll be right back right after this. Alrighty, thank you all for sticking it out through ads. I appreciate it. Already said no stretch break here. Just a ham sandwich. Alright, we are going to attach these little wings. And then we might have to call it for this stream. Do you love her? Just like, no. Well, maybe I will have enough. I don't know. Let's try. Thanks for the lurk. Even though today might be a bit of a shorter stream, I will be back tomorrow and the rest of the month. And we'll be continuing our fundraiser for St. Jude. So don't worry. There's lots of silliness to come. But I hate to go when we're so close to our first goal. Never. Just part of it. Well, I mean, if we make our goal, then we're gonna have some Sims. You can punish me in the Sims, that's for dang sure. This guy's turning out so fire, thank you. We now have some sunflower wings. I'm just weaving the end in and it's very fiddly. Oh, God. Can we make the last $41 for St. Jude before I have to go? Why? Yeah. Okay. Is the game canceled? Game's postponed. Until when? Like later tonight or another day?
Hold on. It will meet up as part of a single admission 7th inning doubleheader on the 15th.
Cool.
Gates opening at 4:30 p.m.
Cool.
But yeah, you're good.
Okay. Just kidding, chat. We're not ending. The game is postponed.
I'm glad I checked Twitter.
I'm glad you checked too.
Okay, love you, bye.
Love you, bye. Yo, he makes me so goddamn nervous anytime he calls me when he's outside with Patch. I'm always like, did the leash break? Did Patch take off? Did he catch a squirrel? Like, why are you calling me? Oh. Gosh, I love him. Artie really said, you guys can't see anything today. So sorry.
I'll let them back out.
Okay.
We'll still got another hour of stream.
Yeah.
Ish, so.
Nope, that's fine. Haha. Okay, well then in that case, I definitely think that we can get that other $40. What do you think, chat? She's cute, I don't mind.
The only thing is you gotta reach out to the box office and make sure that they for the right day. If you want to send me a screenshot of the ticket, I can try and take care of it.
Okay. I mean, do you need to do it right now, or can we do it later?
We can do it later.
Okay.
I was just thinking.
I mean, what?
We can do it tomorrow even.
What are you going to do with work?
I don't know. Take a vacation day.
Okay.
I have enough. So.
Do we get admission to both games?
I don't know. That's a good question. It'd be great if we did. If not, we should see if we can't get tickets to the second one.
Maybe. It might be a long day.
Yeah.
It might be.
I could take my wallet out of this.
Oh, I was excited about the game. That's okay. We'll go another day. Honestly, I'm kind of glad that they postponed it because the weather is just miserable. Like, yes, I get more stream time. Which is fabulous. Oh, look, you can actually see the whole thing now. There's not a cat there. Yeah. It's still on. No, it's not. Yeah, the fact that James called, like, not that long ago, it isn't even raining any, like, harder or anything like that. It's just... I honestly would not be surprised if the field was just too saturated. Like, if it's just too squishy to play the game on. It says single admission doubleheader. Okay. Well, maybe you'll get lucky and you'll work morning. And then you don't even have to take off. And then we can just go. I mean, it's a minor league ballpark. I doubt that they have like a ton of people. I like that I didn't realize the camera angle, so you all have to see me fixing. I'm wearing a skirt today. Ooh, a skirt. Because everything with the hives is just like miserable. So I couldn't adjust that back after Artie got up. Goodbye. I mean, it was just a skirt. You didn't necessarily see legs. Do it, Allison. Well, I mean, I still have a butt. Streamers still have butts. We need them to sit on. For when we stream. And if I didn't have a skirt on right there, you would have seen my butt. LOL, it's dangerous, not the butt, Joanne's. But listen, I'm lactose intolerant, so it could be dangerous too. I'm just saying. Give me cheese, you know? Yeah, it's interesting, Allison, my Joanne's, we thought for sure, that ours was going to be, because they said that they would be open till the end of the month. So I pulled up today with James and it said 10 days until closing on our store. And the store was packed with stuff. Like, look at all the floss. And I said to them, I'm like, I thought you guys for sure were going to be here because you're one of the biggest stores in this state. Evidently, they found out last night in an email that they were going to be closing in 10 days. And everything that is left in the store is going to be going to... No, you're okay. Is going to be going to another Joann's that's smaller. And they were saying that, you know, they thought too, because they were a bigger store, that the store would be open longer. But evidently for rent purposes. They said for rent purposes, they're moving everything to the smaller stores because it's cheaper to keep it open. But they were also saying that they have, like, I think they said 3 bins full of zippers right now. Like, they just have so much stuff. Yep. Was what outside the store? Sorry. The 10 days still closing? Yes. Stop. But, like, well, so they said that they're closing this store, and this was the closest one to us. There's another one that's in Pennsylvania. That one's already closed. That one has been closed. The one that they're transferring it to is near the Air Force Base. And so that's like an hour and 10 minutes, hour and 20 minutes away. So I probably won't be going because, like, it's not worth it. But, like, I'm kind of sad because I've really gotten, like, and I'll keep up, you know, with getting out of the house and going places and doing stuff. But I really looked forward to, like, going there weekly as, like, I've been working on the agoraphobia and leaving my house and, like, not being stuck. Like, there's other places I can go. It's just that I look forward to, like, going there and looking at things and talking to people, and I'm really glad that I gave the nice cashier lady my business card, because I was like, if you want to keep in touch, you can. Hoping for 2 main things. We'll see what they have. Fingers crossed for you. Yeah, I'm excited, and I also feel really guilty about the machine, the sewing machine. Because, as you all know, we live paycheck to paycheck. And that, it came out of my business account. My business account has my business funds in it, right? Like, so what I make on Twitch, what I make from my website, all of that stuff. But it's also, like, I pay for our meal kits out of there. I pay for a couple of different bills out of that account. So, like, I don't want to, like, I feel selfish. It's a really good deal. Like, but I feel really bad about it. It's the only reason that, like, it took me so long to make, like, a decision on it, because I've wanted this one for so long. But, like, brand new, this same machine goes for a lot, and I got it for $170. I will get to claim it as a work expense, yeah. Why I feel guilty? Because because I don't have, like, a job that I have a regular source of income on. It varies. Some months are good and some months are awful. And I don't like not contributing, and I feel bad that I don't work, like, a regular 9 to 5 because of my mental state. I don't know. I just feel bad that we don't have more money, and that we always have to, like, check and make sure that we're not overspending. You know, here, I'll show you, Petrichor. It's in here. It's like the perfect beginner machine. It's this one. It's the B, or the 1634D. They are, and like I do. Yeah, it's a really good starter one because I've done research on the machines because I've wanted to get one for a while. And so for me, it's just like when, before we got a pet, I wanted to make sure that I researched and understood things before we got patched. The cats kind of came on their own, and so that was kind of a learning by in fire, if you will. But I knew that one would be the one that I would probably want to get. I kept an eye. They had like one in the store, and the one sold when it was still like over $200, and I was like, I can't get it. But this one was $170, and I was like, that's almost half off. Like, damn. What does it do? So they are it's a special kind of sewing machine. How is the best way to describe what they do? It's a really good deal, yeah. The seams are ready to wear clothes are done with the serger. It uses 4 threads at once. Yes. So, like this here, this right here, that's done on a serger. Serger? I don't know. It is also called an overlock machine. It's the same thing. Like for instance, the thread. I had James pick up, because again, it's all on clearance, is for overlock machines. And so, like, my plans for it, one of the other nice things, this guy, it cuts the fabric as you go. So it gives you a very crisp edge. We only got one set of thread, so I have 4 of those cones right now. I don't know what the price was on them, so I just told James to get me 4, which is enough for the machine. If it's a good price, I might go and get more. It was like $5 for each, or like total, because if it was like $5 total, I'll probably get like at least another set each. So one of the things that I plan on using it for, right, are the gift bags. The ones that I showed you, I got fabric to make today. And the other thing, and, I know my regulars, I know the people who are here get it. If anyone has questions, I am happy to answer. But no one says gross or anything like that. Honestly, reusable pads. I make my own. I don't sell them because it's a hygiene product, and technically you have to have, like, I feel like a license or like something fancy in order to do that. But I sew my own. I've had the ones that I use for I don't know how many years. And they're still holding up fine, but the edges are fraying a little bit because the edges aren't done nicely like this. They were done on a regular sewing machine. And so there's only so much that you can do. And so like some of the material, some of the ones that I use are starting to fray. I find those to be fabulous because I have PCOS, and so I spot before I get my period for like at least a week before I get my period. And wearing traditional pads that long, you just chafe. It hurts. Everything gets irritated. So I plan on using that machine to make nice ones that won't fray and won't, they'll hold up even longer than the ones that I currently use. Only color left, yours are like $2.50 each. Yeah. Now I'll keep an eye, again, I'll probably go back at least one last time. They do last a while, yeah. Cutting the material as well. Yeah. But I don't know if any of you have seen this. I think it's a really cool idea. I wonder if I can just find an image. Okay. Yeah. Wow. There's a lot of it. So I saw this really great video of this person who makes reusable wrapping paper, reusable gift bags, reusable, like, they use fabric. And instead of having to use like gift bags, which need you to then buy like the paper and all of that, you can use like a drawstring. So we actually got a bunch of Christmas fabric today on sale with the intent of making some reusable bags and things like that. So I plan on using the machine for that too, because it'll leave a nice clean finished edge, which will keep them from ever wearing. Really make some? Yeah. Don't even want to try the curves. I'm a little nervous about the curves on that, yeah. Everything okay? Yeah. Spotting. Mm-hmm. Everyone loves them, yeah. For the machine, no. Honestly, only what came in the box. So we have, at my store, we have a lot of thread. We have zippers. We don't have a lot of the needles. Excuse me, we don't have a lot of sewing machine needles left, unfortunately. Okay. Whew. Don't inhale your own spit. Yes, so that was one of the other styles. Is like this. Like you were saying, like the bento box style. Like this guy. So yeah, I showed it earlier, but I got, so today my goal going to Joann's was to get fabric. I got enough fabric to do 2 sets of quilt races. So I can join in this year's quilt race and I can do next year's, and then I'll have to worry about where I get fabric after that. And then we also got fabric to make those bags and wrapping paper. And then I got a machine to make it all on. Don't make me feel bad, James. I'll cry. I'm sensitive, I'll cry. There's still so many parts left. You have a question? Hit me. Possibly. That might be something that I could look into. Yeah, I can do things on stream, absolutely. I've thought about doing like the pads as well on stream because I think that it's a great way to get, like, I don't think a lot of people know about them, like reusable ones, and they work so good, and they honestly, it's just fabric. So it doesn't irritate your skin the way that other products do. And like if you use a cup or a tampon or anything like that, like you don't need to use traditional one. Like I bought, when we moved into this house 6 years ago, 6 years ago, I bought a small box of pads. I have not bought another box. And I have those because I keep some in my purse for when I'm out, because cycles like to just be like, hi, I'm here now. And you're like, oh, great. Super. And also because I have friends. And if people come over and they're like, oh my God, I need one, I got you. Don't worry about it. But like, because I use the reusable ones, I haven't had to buy. Thank you, Raccoon. Yeah. So, almost, hold on. I know I have one of these. So this one actually came when I was first looking into using them. I bought a set of reusable pads because I didn't want to try making them myself until I knew that I liked them. And so this came with it. It's a cloth bag, but this here you can see is like, it's, the material, it's like a swimsuit. And so it's very easy to wipe down. And honestly, so you know how like when you change a pad and you roll it up and then you stick it in a little thing and you throw it out? Same idea. You roll it up dirty side inside and you just stick it in there. But to be honest, I only use the plain reusable pads when I'm like spotty. Otherwise, I use a cup and I'll have like a pad on as like a backup just in case. And so I don't really have to change them because I use the cup instead. So like what I'm wearing when I'm spotting is like good to, like I change it once a day or twice a day depending, but normally it's just, you know, it's not enough to cause issue. It would be enough to be like uncomfortable without something, but, and they're not even open because of a power outage. Oh my God. Don't they know? Don't they know we have to get in? I think of that, the gift. They'll let me in! Let me in! I was trying to see if I had anything I could use for feet. Let me in! But yeah, I'd be happy to answer questions about that anytime. And like if I said when I do, if I do a stream like that, I'd definitely be more than willing to answer any questions then too. Because it's, especially with things, kind of getting expensive. It's not a bad thing to try out some reusable things and see how you like them. I don't think that I've really met anyone who's been like, I hate this when switching. Have a safe drive home. 2 yarn colors and polyfill. This is the worst thing, is that we still have like we have so much polyfill at mine, but I can't ship that. Can you imagine shipping a 20-pound box of polyfill? I don't know how much that would be. How do I find them? They are game changing. Get one from a company that offers like money back guarantees on them. Like in case it doesn't work. They won't ask for a return because they can't. But a lot of companies offer like a satisfaction kind of thing. And I will say, right, like there's so many brands. I tried a Diva cup first and it was okay. Turns out they're kind of long and they can be a little uncomfortable. I really like the Salt, S-A-L-L-T, I think. It might just be regular. S-A-A-L-T. And I also really like, what the heck is the other one? Oh my god. I got 2 different brands to try, and they are smaller, like they're not as long, and so it fits more comfortably and you don't notice them. I personally don't notice it when it's there. You'll probably notice it the first couple of times, because it's not something you're used to, but it doesn't hurt. And to me, it's game changing because, you know, the worst thing, like real talk here, the worst thing is when you stand up after you've been sitting a long time and you get that lava lamp feeling, as I call it, the little bloop, and like you get like a clot and you're just like, I gotta waddle to the bathroom because I feel uncomfortable. You don't have that. You don't have that with them. And so it is, I find it to just be fabulous for that. They do make discs. I will tell you, I recently tried a disc because I've heard nothing but good things, again, just like the cups. I also have a tilted uterus. Fun fact about Megan. Congrats. If you're here, you learned something new. I don't know if that's why it doesn't work for me. I don't know if the disc was just too big. But it leaked for me, the disc. So I would also say try any of these things on a day that you can be home. On a day that you can kind of readjust. But... Oh, no worries, Wish. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for your donation, too. I appreciate you. It takes a while to get it set correctly. I just, like, I couldn't get it comfortably for me. But, like, this guy right here. Can I get a link? Oh, I have to sign in. Like, the price, honestly, is so doable, too. Like, sometimes you might be like, oh my gosh, how much? But, like, it lasts for years. As long as you properly take care of them, they'll last you for a long time. This one here is fabulous. It's $40 and it comes with a sanitizer. So one of the things that I do, I have, like if you go to this store, like the Salt brand, you'll see they sell underwear, they sell cups, they sell discs, and they also sell wash and cleaning wipes, which are great. I'm actually going to have to buy more of the wash, but when I change mine, I use like a little bit of the soap that I wash it in hot water with the soap. I stick it in the little steam cleaner, and that's it. They also make a and this is a game changer because I had no idea about this until recently. They make like a heavy duty like powder. It's like baking soda and a couple of other things that can like dissolve, because over time they can stain a little bit. It doesn't mean that they're not good anymore, but there's also like this like powder that you can use that will get rid of the stain, like it dissolves it. And so I just tried that for the first time, and you have to do that like maybe once. I mean, like the first time in years that I've done it. But yeah. Things like that all the time. It can be really helpful. Yeah. Like, I know that this, so many places it's like taboo to talk about, you know? And I don't get it, because like more than half the population get periods. So like, guess what? If you've got questions, I definitely don't mind sharing. I didn't know who to ask about these things. And so my sister-in-law, it turns out, was the first person I knew who used cups. And I asked her so many questions. And it's the same thing. Like, if you have more questions or questions that you don't feel comfortable asking here, you can always DM me, and I'm always happy to help. Because, again, for me, you can ask James too. It has made my period so much more comfortable. Because for me, you know, when you have like a heavier, you just feel gross like all the time. And I don't feel that way with this. You change it every 12 hours unless you feel like you need to do it more often. But seriously, like, you change it in the morning when you get up, and then before you go to bed at night. And you're not going to get toxic shock because there's nothing, it's silicone. It's medical grade silicone, so it's not going to give you any kind of issue. It's great. 10 out of 10, do recommend. So yeah, DM me if you have more questions. You can also ask more questions here now. I just know, like I said, if you have more questions but you want to like ask outside of stream, that's fine too. I don't have like two similarly shaped things that I could use for feet. Or like the same color. I mean, I don't think that she needs feet per se. I'm pretty sure that this this is long one that you could send. I mean, I got this guy. That's too big. I did also find this, which is a little bow tie. But I think that she's good. I think her hat makes her fancy, and I think we should save the bow tie for someone else to be fancy. I do have like two white circles that I could, I guess. Let's save the bow tie for another fancy boy. Like, I could fold these white circles and like make them some kind of feet. But I don't think... Yeah, I like her. She's so silly. I love her so much. Oh gosh, y'all, we have like 10 minutes. Do you think that we can get the last bit and make it to our first goal, and then we can have a dance party? Lady Chicken's boyfriend can wear the bow tie. Yes. Honestly, I've got this little body, and I feel like I have multiple bow ties, I just realized. Hair bows! She doesn't have... I mean, we could do hair. Oh my god! What if it's just an egg? What if it's just an egg? Oh. They're going to a fancy party. Could you chain the black so it's around the seam? What do you mean? Like, so that it goes all the way around? I can use this white to close it. The urge to be like, I'll only do this if we get to 250, but that's mean. I won't do that. We're so close, and I'm so excited about this. Okay, hold on. Say a couple of $5 donations will get us there. And you'll get to add gems to our jar. Not my own hair getting... Have a good night, Mia. It's a dapper egg. Do they know how long it's closed? Like, do they know what caused the power outage? No, you're okay. I get that. It's hard when you're like, I'm gonna do this, and then you look forward to it, and then you're like, oh, crap. I know you needed stuffing. What else did you need? Because the stuffing I can't really send, but I forget what the other thing was you said. I'm sorry. Yarn colors, light gray acrylic and one of the pink posh ones. Gotcha. Your body can't do that again. Does your Joann's have... our Joann's has one electronic wheelchair, like electric one. Does yours? Is that something that you... Because, like, you could use that. That sucks, though. I hate that for you. I hate when our bodies just don't cooperate and, like, don't want to do the things that we want. And again, if there's anything that anyone's looking for, too overstimulating though, gotcha. That's fair. If there's something specific that you're looking for, anybody, if you want to send me a message, again, I'm happy to take a look at our store. And then, you know, just like the price of shipping and all that is the only other thing to kind of keep in mind, but I'm happy to take a look for people. Through the patterns. All the books were gone, so you'd have to look through the drawers. Gotcha. Oh no, are we gonna end the stream without having 69 as our total? Oh no. Without having 69 cents, that would be like the first time in so long. That feels like a crime. I wonder if they have like a chair that you could use to like look through the patterns. Oh, no worries. Y'all are welcome to be here as chatty or as quietly as you'd like to be anytime. Never worry about that. Should I leave that long or tie them off? This is the dumbest thing. Oh. makes me think of Donald Duck now. Hello?
Second dance party.
Heck yeah! Thank you so much! Kit Kat! $7 extra. That's good. It's got the 69. Thank you so much. Oh my word. Yeah, we got the 69. We got 257.69 raised. If someone wants to make it a nice, we only need $12. Ooh. And your name will be added to the Amigurumi raffle for $12. Oh, is there? Heck yes. Thank you, Kit Kat. Is that? Haha. Next goal. Activated. So we just got our Chaotic Sims controlled stream. That will probably be next week. Just so that way I know what I want to do. I just need to actually I didn't plan it. Like I didn't make it yet. So I'll go ahead and do that over like the next couple of days. So it'll probably be early next week that we'll do our Sims crowd control stream. And up next, when we hit $500, we're going to be doing an embroidery probably week. I will do some like lesson stuff, if you will, like a kit that like shows off all the stitches, and then we would do an actual like embroidery project as well. So it would be like a couple of days, and we would have all that would go on YouTube afterwards. So if people want to learn or try it out, they can. It did, Hammy. It did. Then after that is new emote time. So, thank you all so much. We made that first goal. And I know I have so much fun with the crowd control stream. I really do. It's chaos in like such a good way, you know, it's nuts, but it's fabulous. I love the banana hat. Hooray! Oh, that's very exciting. In 2 days, we raised $250. Heck yeah. What do you think, Kit Kat? Does this little egg need a little Donald Duck hat? The good news is that it's getting rescheduled in 2 days, and it'll be a double header. So, we'll still get to go. It's just not tonight, which is a bummer. But at least it's not like we won't be able to go at all. So, that's okay. I'd be more upset if it was like, well, you missed out. Heck yeah! Way to go, chat. I'm so proud. I'm so excited. This, like, I love fundraising for St. Jude. I really do. Giving Madeline, I don't know why, it immediately made me think Donald Duck. Also, this was definitely a foot. Sillykins isn't here, so I can tell you it was for Hugh. Madeline was your favorite book as a kid? It was so good. 12 Little Girls in 2 Straight Lines. This job required title makes me laugh. Senior Project Management Manager. Project Management. You know, honestly, Kit Kat, instructions unclear. I think they should have been a little clearer. I don't know. Let me look. That's a good question. So we have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13 more streams. Hello? Bacon! Thank you for the $22 donation. It's the project manager of the project manager. How many did I say? 13. No, we wouldn't. We'd be close. We'd be close. Cheerful Bacon, thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate that so very much. Would you like for me to add your name to a paper star, or would you like to break down your donation? You could pick a bead. You could have your name added to the raffle twice. Like, what would you like to do? Thank you, thank you. So exciting. Although what, we're now at 279, so $279 would get us to our goal if we raise $279. But, or no, how much did we do today? We raised $179 today. That would get us to our goal. So would 150 each day. That's a lot, though. We're gonna have to get some new friends in here. The raffle, you got it. I'll put you in there twice. Hooray! So yeah, if y'all know people who would like to donate to St. Jude, family, friends, definitely feel free to share the link with them. Feel free to share the stream with them. Invite them in. Any amount that we raise is wonderful. Really and truly. But I'm hoping to break our previous record, you know? Might be biased as elephant's your favorite. Aw, you got your potion buddy today? Yay! What do you think? Which one did you get? I don't remember. Do you like them? Potion of laughter. The expression on the bottle did make me laugh. Yay! You loved it? Awesome. That always makes me happy. I like the laughter one. It was silly. Ooh, no, I have to get my daily. Ah. Oops. That's the wrong... What'd I get? $67 and 2 Premier Balls. Fantastic. Oh, I'm so excited. This is awesome. I actually, you know, it would be interesting to look. I don't know. I don't know how much like we raised on average last time that we fundraised. It'd be interesting to see. I'm sure that there's probably a way, but it would probably involve a lot of like digging and math. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. I think we're gonna diamond dot tomorrow. Part of what I want to try and do too is like a lot of different kinds of crafts, because I feel like doing different crafts gets different people in to help with our fundraising goals. So I think maybe we'll diamond dot tomorrow, and maybe we'll do some like cross stitching at some point too. How do you all feel about that? Sounds good. You like those? Yeah, we can keep going with the mermaid cross stitch. Also, those would be like really, really cursed times to make me have to wear a squirrel or spin the wheel of chaos or make me have to like switch hands. I'm just saying, squirrel time with diamond dots. Man, I hope that we make that happen tomorrow. I think that the video content out of that alone would be fabulous. Ordered a new mattress. Ooh. Hope that it is wonderful. We were talking about the fact that we need to order one at some point too. Oh my gosh. This is Egbert and his mother Beatrice. I shall have to take a photo and post them on the Instagram. Hang on, let's get... them in front of all of the other... I love them so much. I do have wire. I'll have to, yeah. That could be good. Hang on. Let's get the side angle too. As if she's like adjusting his bow tie. Oh my God. These guys are fabulous. Let's see, let's put these all back. Let's see how our bag is looking. There's still a lot in here. I think we can make some more. I didn't have that as an incentive goal this time. I should have. We'll just have to do it again. We'll just have to do it with another fundraiser. Oops. Hang on. Couple of little stragglers. All right. We're about halfway full now. Compared to how we were before. This was a big one to get out, the pink. Oh, goodness. That was fun. The little dino peeking. Hey, yo. Do you know that I'm related to chickens? Do you know? Did you know that you're my closest living relative? We have used quite a few of the big ones, yeah. We have. You're made of chicken. It's chicken nugget granddad, maybe. Maybe. Oh, crud. I'm all out of ad snoozes. And we're about to get ads. Heck. Heckity heck heck. Oh, well. Let me see who's on that we can raid. Thank you all so much for being here today. I appreciate you. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for your hype for this. Thank you for your lurks, for keeping me company. For all of that. I super appreciate it. Let's roll some credits. I hope that you all have a wonderful rest of your time zone. Remember to eat something tasty, to drink some water, to take any meds that you have to take, to be kind to yourself and other people. Remember, you are loved, and I'll see you all tomorrow. We're gonna diamond dot. And yeah, thank you all so much for donating to St. Jude. We're gonna go say hi to Mayberry Art. They are doing some traditional, beautiful, if I do say so, watercolor, I think, painting. It's gorgeous. Comfy, cozy vibes over there. I think you all will like it. Let's go on this raid, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's get hyped for some more fundraising. Make sure that you share the links or the whatever you can share with friends, family, what have you. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Come join us in Discord. There's my socials. Okay, goodbye!